Hello guys, welcome to another new episode of Talent Exclusive Show where we bring to you talent in the States. My name is Kelvin Ofor, and with me today I have an amazing guest. Trust me, this guy is very, very talented. He's a stand-up comedian, he's a content creator, he's into businesses as well. With me today I have MC Fatkaze. It's been a while. I've been trying to let us get MC Fatkaze on the show and let's see how we can dissect on some topics. We also touchlight some things which we'll be talking about. We're talking about content creation, about relationship, and about the youth and their finances. I think that three major things is what we need right now in this year.
That's what everybody wants.
What they want.
Yes.
Yeah. So now, I don't want it to be more like an educative conversation. I want us to talk
and have fun.
And have fun as well.
Don't worry.
So let me just go quick to the whole conversation. One thing is amazing about you. Is the fact that let me just say this. MC Fatkaze is one of the guy that whenever he's on mic, he can. Yeah, he's that guy that you should give the mic at the end of the show. I know where you're into stand-up comedy, you're into business now, and congratulations to you.
Thank you.
You're doing well.
Yes.
Don't worry, I will press my account. So MC Fatkaze, you started from mimicking Brain Jotter.
Yeah.
And you infuse that into your own personal content creation as well. I've been following you since then. When people start saying that, I think you should have a style of your own. I think you should do things of your own. But I noticed that you didn't allow that noise to get to you because it seems as if you have everything in plan. But before you analyze that, I want you to tell us who MC Fatkaze is and how does that transition happen.
Okay, so thank you for bringing me on this show. I really, really appreciate it. I sincerely do appreciate it. And honestly, I do not take this opportunity for fun. This is a nice show, and I've been wanting to come for years now. Yes. So, first of all, my name is Oladele Kairema, well known as MC Fatkaze. Some people call me Mini because I used to mimic Brain Jotter. Yeah. So I can't be Brain Jotter. I have to be Mini Jotter. Do you get? So I had to be Mini Jotter, and that was what went viral. People were like, "Oh, yeah." But what a lot of people don't know is that I was not mimicking Brain Jotter. When Brain Jotter went viral, I was speaking like that. So it was like a problem for me when they were saying, unique. You see, let me tell you, me and you are here.
Yeah.
This voice, this voice that I'm using to talk to you now, this voice that I'm using to talk to you now, I had to train myself in 2024 to get to where I am now. I can speak to you and not sound like Brain Jotter. So it was a difficult issue for me. I had to train myself out of it because that's how I talk normally. So people think I was performing or acting like Brain Jotter, but that was how I speak. And if you notice, that was why it was a challenge for me to mimic any other person. Because mimicking Brain Jotter was not even like a talent; it's natural. Like normally, you get. Yeah. So to say I won't follow the guy talk normal, you get. I was only like so. If I didn't talk like Brain Jotter, people go to tell me say, "Oh, you're talking like Brain Jotter." You get it. It was actually an issue for me that even after I met Brain Jotter was like, "Bro, be yourself, be unique." Brain Jotter was like, "You've been doing comedy before?" I said, "Yes." "What's the name?" I said, "MC Fatkaze." So there was a video on TikTok where he said, "Hey, I did here with MC Fatkaze." You get. So after then, I started training myself to become unique because it was a challenge. It was literally a challenge. So that was how that was.
Yeah, talking about Brain Jotter and the whole thing, because you mentioned TikTok now, which is one of the social media youth are right now. And I want to say this: you are one of the first, one of the content creators that I've seen on TikTok that started all this tap. No, I didn't mean it that way, but I'm saying that started all this live streaming thing on TikTok. But at some point, we noticed that you stopped.
Yeah.
What was the shift all about? Why do you stop? Or is it that you are still doing it now?
No, I actually stopped because in Nigeria, the way we take things, we take it for granted, and a lot of people tend to say a lot of wrong things. about the things you're doing. You understand? But we'll be starting soon because we really don't care. Do you understand? I started live streaming way back as 2021. Yeah, 2021. And I was making good money from live streaming. Even before everybody started making money.
Money did that?
Jesus. When I started, in 3 months, after I started mimicking Brain Jotter, in 3 months, I made $350.
Wow.
But I had an issue of withdrawing the money. So I fell into the wrong hands and I withdrew the money. My money was not complete. I was getting like maybe 100,000 for $300. Do you understand? You know how huge that is compared to what we have now. So that actually limited me and it stopped me. So I was having issues upon issues. I was making money. So it can't be like monkey they walk upon they chop. Do you get that kind of thing? So it was what demoralized me from being a day-to-day streamer to actually just quitting the whole thing. Then with time, because of the issue I had on that particular issue, I started looking for solutions. How can I withdraw for people? How can I do this? And I started withdrawing for people in 2021.
Wow.
So I stopped live streaming, focusing on how to help people withdraw their money at a good rate, better amount, and you understand, so that they don't fall into the wrong hands. So you get. So I was making good money from that, and I didn't want to live stream.
Yeah, and I think the society of of TikTok now, because I see it as a community.
Yeah, right? It's a community.
It's so exposed to the stage that I think TikTok has age regulation.
Yes.
It's so exposed to the stage that now you can see any trend there. There was a day I was just strolling on the street and I saw a kid singing something that I'm not even supposed to, like, I can't even say right now.
Okay.
It's so naughty to that stage.
Yes.
Like, and I remember when we are growing up, you can't say that in front of your parents.
Yes.
Like, it's literally singing it. Like, and it was at that point as well that I saw this trend on social media as well. Like, a young kid was saying, Soko Noko. Like, 1 + 1 is 2. They are saying that 1 + 1 is 2, like a question.
Yeah.
And she replied with Soko Noko. Like, what do you think that how can we regulate that, and how do you think that can be cultivated to a minimal?
Okay, I would like to say to the viewers at home that we are now in another generation where tech is taking over the world. The world is becoming digitalized to the point that our parents work from home, work on their laptop. So the little time they have to even take care of their children, they are scrolling on TikTok to check the trends. And back then in our days, I could remember when I was 16, still struggling to get a Techno P5 at the age of 16. Then of today, we have, okay, let me just use this example. I went to see a friend, on the island. My child is just 10, I think 10, and the boy is using an iPhone 16. I use an iPhone 16 too at this age. Do you get? And the boy is using an iPhone 16. When he saw me, he couldn't even prostrate. He was like, oh, hi, bro. He gets, I'm all over now. His parents are rich, so I just have to So the world is slowly becoming digitalized, where they don't learn moral and values from their parents. They learn it online. And they put what they learn online into practice. We're now in a generation where they clock it. You don't know what that is.
Just to answer, their parents.
And you get that. Like,
okay.
Cha. Do you get?
That's it.
So that kind of thing. The children are no longer learning respect. Hear things like aura. So when they are talking to them, forming aura, forming steez and composure.
But we say,
yes, now they're not actually listening. They're not actually learning. Whatever they are learning now is from TikTok. They're learning from social media.
All right, it's good the way we start now. I think we've talked about social media, and I want us to base it on content creation.
Okay.
You started content creation very, very early, and you were on the major, the streamline of everybody.
Yes.
Everybody were seeing you and they were like, oh, this guy is coming fast. And whatness is coming from this guy, whatness is coming from this guy. How can you describe the regional boundary between, there is this notion that, people from Ibadan has to go to Lagos before they could go viral and do things, and there are some people in Ibadan that are doing well and they are staying in Ibadan.
Yes.
And there are some people from other states. I'm just using Ibadan as a point of reference. It's not like the hub of entertainment is Lagos.
Yeah.
And if I thought you want to come on the mainstream, you have to like move off also the Ibadan, go to that place. So what do you think about I want to liken it with social media now. Okay. What do you think about content creation growth from the space of your zone to the hub of another state?
Where that's where
entertainment is situated. And what's the influence of social media in that aspect in helping to cultivate that?
Okay, so thank you for that amazing question. The truth is, the hub of entertainment is Lagos. It's no two ways. Listen, if you're an upcoming content creator, you want to do anything in this industry, the hub of entertainment is Lagos. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Okay. Now, I started content creating in 2019. Where I was still trying to well on TikTok. I was still trying to find myself at that time. So I started in my big mommy house in Ibadan. I don't even have a good phone.
Oh, you grew up in Ibadan?
I grew up in... No, I did not grow up in Ibadan.
No,
I did not grow up in... I was born and brought up in Lagos.
Oh yeah.
But when I finished my secondary school and I was searching for school to go, I had to go to a university. I came to Ibadan. So as at that time when I came to Ibadan, because we had families in Ibadan, I was staying with them. I was using the tools I could get. I was using my big mommy's phone to just create content, because I don't have a phone on my own. So as at that time, I was just...
But who is influencing you then to create content then?
Okay, so then when I entered school, I was in 100 level when I met this particular girl. And I'm going to give her a shout out at this particular time because she introduced me to TikTok. The truth is that boys as at then, if you are a boy and you are on TikTok as at 2019, they see you as gay.
As how?
Like, bro, it's just
the thing then.
But now, if you know the amount of boys on TikTok, I even meet elderly men on TikTok. I know of a very senior man that's trending on TikTok now, and TikTok took him to the world. And Egbo Adubo, who talk with me? Sherigede.
Is that the best thing?
He say good news or he say bad news?
This was true.
What can I see? No.
Shout out to Tunde Perry.
No, shout out to Tunde Perry. Shout out to TikTok because TikTok did that amazing job. A lot of his viral videos were from TikTok, and he goes live on TikTok every now and then, and he makes good amount of money. Now TikTok was like that in 2019. Then I went viral in 2021. So the girl I said I wanted to give a shout out was a friend of mine, and he's my best friend now. His name is Temiloro. Then he had a girlfriend then.
Shout out to Temiloro.
Yeah, shout out to Temiloro. And he had a girlfriend then. I think they're no longer together. She was the one that introduced me to TikTok. I saw her doing this thing one day. TikTok was this kind of dancing kind of thing then. Where you just dance to sound. It was not more of talking. So I joined and I was like, I started dancing with Powell.
So just like Sydney Talker then.
Yeah, it was like that. And from there, I started getting views from 100 views, 200 views, 300 views, 100 views. Then I just mimicked Brain Jotter one day. And boom. In the midnight, my friend started calling me. Bro, what's up? I'm seeing your video everywhere. Like, my video. I posted an hour ago. You're telling me I see my video everywhere. Only for me to go back and check the video. The video had 50k views in less than an hour.
On TikTok
on TikTok. Wow. So I had to now post it on Instagram. I had to now go and create an Instagram page because I was not even conversant with Instagram. So I created Instagram and I posted it there, and that was how it was going.
Perfect. This is the best way to analyze it. So and I would like to now you mentioned a friend of yours that was in a relationship then.
Yeah.
I'm not even laughing right now. Okay. It's laughable though. So what do you see to the new age generation of relationship? Because the way we perceive relationship, I'm not even saying we, because now if I'm saying we now, to look as if I'm a millennial.
It's still we now.
It's not we. I'm still
we are still all together.
We are still. So what I'm saying is that the way relationship was back in the days
Yeah.
has shifted. We shouldn't just has shifted drastically.
Yeah.
What can you say to that? And the way people now glorify baby mamas, the way ladies are now so prompt to jump on the father. Oh, he's my ex. There is no shame in if a lady is in a relationship with you. I did for a very long, but they are prompt to say it everywhere that, oh, this is my boyfriend. This. What do you say to the relationship shift between then and now?
Okay, so relationship as at then and now is different. The relationship now, if a lady doesn't perceive the value you are bringing, you can't see that you're bringing any value. They are not ready to get into a relationship with you. Meanwhile, back then, I'm going to use an example that I like to use every time. I got into a relationship far back at 2020 when I was in school with a lady that saw potential in me. She dated me for just that potential. I was like, I like this guy because he's funny, and she was dating me because of that. Now, the relationship ended due to some kind of things that was reasonable, you get, and I'll just say, me myself did a lot of wrong things that as at then was not wrong to me, but later when I thought about it, so that it was wrong. I shouldn't have done that, you get. Now, losing that relationship, as at then I don't have money. Sometimes I go back to my pictures and I'm like, how did this person date
Even
me?
like this?
Even me, I can't date myself. How would you say you just want to date somebody because it's funny, it's not looking nice, does not even know how to dress? It's not funny. You understand?
When you are content on yourself,
You get
you are commenting to yourself.
I was like, for this girl to date me, it has to be real love, because she stayed. We built together for a long time. Then we broke up in 2024. That's so good. From that 2024, I didn't get into another relationship. I was trying other relationship to move on from that particular relationship. You get? We broke up. A month after, I was in another relationship. I was not there. Do you get? So I was trying to run away from the fact that I am heartbroken by covering it up with another relationship. It took me 1 year to know that, to start feeling the pain of
that particular relationship.
So I had 2 relationships after that relationship,
but you are still.
But
even from that,
I lost those 2 relationships after that one. But when I was now finally calm and heartbroken, I was feeling the pain of a particular.
Not even the one you lost.
Not even the present one. Not even the one before that one.
But
it was that
I
one.
would like to ask now that you are still attached to your past, like to your ex.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm not attached to it.
Because now you are still feeling pain of that relationship, because what I think where the pain is coming from is maybe that you could have treated her right.
Yeah, I could have done better. Yeah.
So, someone in the relationship right now, should they still have contact with their ex?
No, I don't think it's good enough. Yeah. I used to think like that before. In fact, it was one of the issues we had then. You see, when you are in a new relationship, no matter how nice your ex is, you need to set boundaries. Block them. You see them outside, you greet. If I see my ex now, I greet them. See, when people talk bad about their exes, I'm like, bro, come on. I don't have any bad ex. All of them are nice as. Bro, I think people need to cultivate the habit of speaking good about the person you've been with in the past, no matter how it ended. The truth is, this person was good at some point. How is it that we're asking you about the person?
What if the person was bad?
My brother, the person cannot be bad. The person cannot be 100% bad. That's what I mean.
Okay.
To say.
Okay.
Because you dated this person. If the person is bad, that means you yourself has a problem with choosing. That means your choice is bad. Do you understand? Because you choose that person. You dated that person. You went as far as did a lot of things. So do you get it now?
Yeah.
So my exes are nice. All of them. I have good things to say about them. Then when I say the good things about them, I just tell you, this is where we fucked up. Okay, this is where she did. the wrong thing.
The wrong thing.
This is where she did the wrong. Oh, she cheated. Oh, she lied about so she's a nice. Yeah.
One of the major reasons why people are leaving relationship is financial capacity, like capability. Even there is a popular musician that says, if money day inside love, he made this sweeter.
Yes.
I want to remember how he put the lyrics.
Yes.
But anyways, I think you get it. So what do you think about the youths that are trying to make money?
Okay.
Like youths trying to make money and
Okay.
money management.
Okay.
With a stereotype, or let me just say stereotype, right?
Yeah.
That if you make your first money, you should spend it well. And most youths end up spending it the way they like.
So thank you for that wonderful question. I want to say that question is what I went to like study in school.
Oh,
Okay, so
what course is that?
I studied business administration and management. But I'm not glad to tell you that I graduated with that kind of course, because I studied business administration and management, came out with lower credit. You can judge me, feel free.
I'm not judging anybody. Who am I
So
saying?
the only thing I'm minding now is my business. The only thing I'm administering now is the bag of rice I have at home. And the management I'm managing now is my life, so that it will not spoil and finish. Do you understand? Okay, so
Why would you start with that?
okay, so I don't want to be too serious.
Okay, yeah.
That's why I have to start with that. So there's a cultural bias on youth now, and I want to first of all start with the pressure on youth. There's a lot of pressures on youth that now a child that is as young as 15, 14 years old is a guy leaving the house. There's this cultural bias too, that the first child has to start fending for the family at an early stage. Most especially the first child is a male. You understand? Automatically you are the parent to your sibling. Automatically. Bro, do you understand? Now, that way, the way you start building your finances will start breaking and crumbling at an early stage, because you don't have time to build finances. You have time to pick up responsibility at an early stage. You are just 18 years, you are still in 200 level or in 100 level. Your younger one is already calling you for recharge card, calling you for sub. That means by the time you be at 400 level and they are already in 100 level in the university, they will call you for SCG fee, calling you for other things. So you start taking up responsibilities that you are not supposed to take at an early stage, and it will affect your finances. Why? Is because there won't be time for you to build. You need time. As a man, you need time to build your finances.
You need time to grow.
You need time to grow your finances at an early stage. You need time to try and fail. Yeah. The business I do now, I tried it and failed like 4 or 5 times. I'm not going to lie. I was almost arrested.
What business is that? Is it the TikTok?
The TikTok. So I do withdrawals for people. Foreign withdrawals. You know, YouTube pays in dollars, TikTok pays in dollars, Facebook pays in dollars. So I do all those withdrawals for freelancers as well. You understand? For anything legit, sir. I buy crypto, I trade forex, I trade stock. Do you understand? So now, these people, when they make their money on Facebook, they bring it to me. When they make their money on TikTok, they bring it to me. I withdraw it. Sometimes we encounter issues on those withdrawals. So you get where the money would not come out, the money will hang in PayPals and all that. Sometimes they will be shaking me like this, bro.
Because they won't believe that.
They won't believe that. You see, nobody even if they believe, nobody want me money loss. I don't go TikTok, go start, send me lion, send me rose.
And you collect all the money.
Anything you send now will be double. Anything times 2. I can't make all those money. And so
then I say,
and I come and withdraw with you. You're not telling me that the money hanging paper. You too, you want to hang Gisha. You don't let them hang you. Sure, you understand? So those were the issues I faced. Sometimes I'm like, should I continue this? But here I am today, starting up my brand. I used to do this thing on WhatsApp. I did it on WhatsApp for 4 good years. And when it was the 5th year, last year, when we were crossing over to 2026, like, I don't want to stop here. I want to move this thing to the website. That's how mini trade came up. So I registered company based in Nigeria, but we are planning to work with people in diaspora because the service we render is a foreign service. Do you understand? Now, speaking of finances that you asked about, I'm still on it. I'm not diverted. I just had to say that about myself. Now, there is these buyers, cultural buyers, and I'm looking straight at the camera because you looking at me. Somebody has told you that any money you make, I use it to build that first. And I'm here to correct that mindset. That any first huge money you make, my brother, don't build.
Why? Like
Why do you need house?
they said when you build a house, it's appreciated. When you build a house, you can make money with like but I would like to learn from your perspective.
I made that financial mistake at a very young age. So you looking at me today, I'm not here to brag that I have an house, but I'm here to make you learn from my mistake. That's me telling you that I have an house and it's a financial mistake.
Intelligent agency will not be happy with it.
No, I'm telling you for a fact. I have an house. Yes, and I built it in an urban area. You know, some people tell you the reason why you're not making money from your house is because you built it in one bush. I have an house in an urban area in Ibadan, and I built the house in 2023 after making a lot of money on TikTok. I built it with TikTok money, yes. So I built it in an urban area, and I can't stay in the house because I'm still very young. And where I stay, I like it. I stay in a place that people call it student area, and that's where I get a lot of jobs, a lot of gigs. You know, I stay in a face me, I face you, just to start with, and I like it like that because if I'm to leave here to Lagos, I can take the next available train, and my house is not far from that train.
Wow.
Do you understand? That I mean, the face me, I face you, I'm staying.
Closer
Now
to movement,
it's closer
to
for
market.
movements, closer to, you know, I'm coming back from work. Sometimes I just go inside the University of Ibadan because my house is not far from there. So just chill, connect with people, and go back home. Now, my house that I built at another urban area is not yet that developed to the standard of that place that I'm staying. Do you get?
Yeah.
So I can't go and stay in my house. Now I have to rent it out. These people are paying. Okay, before I mention the amount people are paying for rent yearly, I built the house with almost 60 million naira.
Okay.
Yeah. The land was like 2 million plus the whole settlement.
That was then, not now.
No, it has appreciated.
Yeah.
But I'm still telling you that you can't make money from house like they used to paint it to be. The people paying the house rent of the house, they are paying 300k per year. And it's a room and palace self-contained room and palace.
But if you are saying that, if you're in the nation that people should not invest in building house, what will you advise people to invest in?
Now, I would advise you to invest in something that can produce day-to-day money for you. Yes. I'm telling you about this my house I built. It's a room and palace self-contained with about 4 flats. So that means I have 4 tenants.
Yeah.
300k per year. That's 1.2. For the next 5 years, I still have not made the money I used to build that place.
According to calculation.
So in the next 10 years, I will just be getting closer to the amount I used to build that place. Because in a year I'm making 1.2 million, right? And I built the whole place with about 16 to 17 million. Do you understand?
Yeah.
The place is not even fenced. That's just the building. Now, if you take that same amount of money now, if you make that amount of money, I'm looking straight at you, yes, because I know you'll make money soon. And one old man in the street will tell you to go and build out. Don't do it, you will regret it. Now, there is a friend of mine that did this thing that I'm telling you. So this thing I'm telling you is not something that I stumble upon on TikTok or, do you understand, from all those financial advisors. I have somebody that is a living proof, a living witness, and a lead for that matter. She's doing very well.
Wow.
I'm telling you. In fact, I am struggling. This person is making more money than me.
You are struggling. The person is doing well.
The person is doing well. And to be honest, we started doing TikTok live streaming at the same time.
Wow.
She was making her money. She was investing in company while she was still staying in now. Face me, I face you. Do you understand? She moved from that place to a comfortable flat, and she was making her money from TikTok.
You sound like this our popular professor, Gigi.
I know.
Gege said that you shouldn't build house. It's better
Yes.
you use that money to rent an apartment.
Yes.
Then you can use money
Money
to invest in
in
other
something. Yes.
So now,
See, let me just even go straight to things you are
Mhm.
investing. When you make about 10 million to 15 million, you can start up a standard company that can give you more money, like a supermarket.
a lot of people have done businesses and it has crashed.
Yes. See, even at that, I told you, I said something earlier that I started my business. I failed almost 7 times before I can stand properly. Like I said, I'm like this.
So are you telling
In
the
life,
guys that they will fail
everything
7
is
times?
risk. That house you want to go and build now, they can collect it. That car you want to go and buy now, you can catch fire on the road.
Yeah.
You can be crying one day because they break your heart and use it to jam something. I'm not talking about anybody. You can use it to jam and you be crying that you want to die. So, you know, a lot of things are risk.
All right.
You get, but I'm telling you about something that you can actually invest in that is physical and you make money. I mentioned the one supermarket, 2, a pure water company. Yeah, I have 2 friends that actually have that. I'm not going to mention their name, and they are doing very well. Number 3 is entertainment, like gadgets for entertainment.
Yeah, for rentage.
And all those kind of things. You see, the world is getting digitalized. People need space. Studios. I'm not talking about all those olden day studios. I'm talking about you staying in a good flat, using your place, using your space for rentage and proper studio things. You get, a child of 10 years old is already on TikTok scrolling, watching. So if you are back behind the scene,
that's a good business idea.
Do you get-
A lot of people want to like rent a streaming
space. The place I stay now, if I'm shouting, that's the more reason why I'm not streaming now. Because obviously there's no how I'll stream and not be shouting. W's! Hey, sorry.
Yeah,
I can't shout here.
W's.
Okay. So, you know, there's no way I'll be screaming in that place while I'm streaming and it will make any sense.
Rhymes bad.
Rhymes bad. So
Screaming.
so you need a place that is calm, that is made for that purpose.
Yeah.
And somebody that will invest money in that place. And when you want to come and use it, you pay. You charge per hour. So you understand? And in a year, the person will make his or her money back. Now, that one being said, you can start a tissue paper company. You can start up. See, what I'm trying to say, let me not just go too far. What I'm trying to say is invest your money in something that will give you money day to day. Day to day money. Like you can make money from that thing, then you can now use it to invest in other. Now I'm going to this second part of things you can do with money. But you need to first of all have something that give you money day to day. Now the second thing you need to do when you've made money and your money is already producing another set of money for you is to start investing in your future.
Get married.
Get married. You want to get married?
No, I'm just saying, like you say, invest.
You just pass only one step of how to multiply money. You want to marry. You want the money to finish.
You know, African mothers will
You
say,
go cry.
African mothers will say, and when you are
Once you start making money, you marry.
get married because of the age thing now.
See,
Like,
that advice
addition of age at all.
Yes.
So you have to get married on time.
I was somewhere on Sunday where a friend of mine proposed after he had a successful.
Yeah, I think that's Patimo, right?
Yes. Congratulations to him. Yeah. You know, I was there at the show immediately after his 1 hour, 20 minutes performance. The comedy special. That guy is special. He shut down the show.
Exactly.
You don't understand.
No.
So after the performance, he sold out. There was no space. So some elderly men went to meet him at the backstage and said, Patimo, you sold out show in Ibadan. You sold out everywhere. How old are you? You're still young. Who are married? He was like, I'm married. You're still gonna marry.
But he proposed on stage.
Yes, now that. Do you know what led to it? That's what I'm telling you.
It was after the advice. You took the advice and you went on stage.
Listen to me. I say they talk. Say, you know, get. They say, I know get ring to propose. They say, ring. You want they said they gave him the ring. The old man gave it to him. That Lord propose.
Wow.
Not marry. I get you old. You did not know how you want to do it. I say, don't worry, good it.
You are part of the people that encouraged him.
Yes, now. You know, your voice is
I'm not supposed to laugh. But the way you did your face
that's support him now. Now my guy, so
congratulations to the new couple.
Yeah, congratulations to him, man. I love him. So that's a big one to him, but bro, don't go and marry. Congratulations, Fatimo.
What's
don't marry you.
What's the future investment that you think
Yes.
people have to do?
So first of all, you need to have something that produces money for you every day.
Mm-hmm.
After that, you now need to invest in stock, invest in crypto.
What type of stock is it? I saw it on the news now that Dangote wants to open shares for people to.
Yeah.
Is it that type of stock that you want?
Yeah, there's a difference between shares and stock.
Okay.
You understand? So, by the special grace of God, you know, I told you that I'm a businessman.
Yeah.
I am opening a learning academy, a financial learning academy soon, where we'll be teaching people how to invest properly in the right stock. Now, what Dangote is trying to start up now, you would be able to buy the shares as at when because the documents are still in process. It's not yet out. It should be out in 3 months or 4 months. And when it's out, it will be on the NGX. That's the Nigerian exchange group. Do you get? So that's where you'll be able to buy a part of the shares. Shares is like buying part of the company.
Yeah.
Stock is like being a. Do you get? So stock and shares are the same thing, but you need to select the right stock, know the right shares to buy, know how much you are putting in it, know how long you are going to hold that stock. It's not all stock and shares that you buy for 10 years or 20 years. You buy some for 2 years, you buy some for a year, you buy some for as low as 6 months. There's a stock I invested in, and I'm not going to mention, but I bought it for as low as 6 naira. And as me and you are speaking now, I bought it a month ago, and as me and you are speaking now, that stock is worth 20 naira. Per one. Now, imagine investing in that kind of stock with 1 million naira. Do you understand? You bought a stock selling at 6 naira into 1 million naira, and now it's at 20 naira. Do you know how much that is?
That's awesome.
And now you are not still withdrawing that money now. You are keeping it for the future. Do you understand? I used to explain crypto, forex, and stock like this. If you need daily money, invest in crypto. If you need big bag for the week, invest in forex and trade forex. If you need money for the future, for you are trying to create generational wealth, invest in stock.
Well, you get it from the horse's mouth. I think this is the best way for us to take it home.
So that's it.
Anybody that have watched to this particular moment, we know that he has learned one or two things. At least we learn content from content creation. We learn how you can handle your relationship, and now how you can manage your finance. Thank you for joining us on this new episode of Talent Special. And thank you for joining us as well. Let me see Fatkaze. Thank you. We enjoy having you here. And definitely, if we want to have you again, we definitely call you back to come, and by then you'll be able to like analyze and explain things in more ways. So thank you for watching to this particular moment. My name is Kelvin Ofor, and stay safe and stay managing. Thank you. Bye.